Have you ever looked around and felt like everyone else has more money, more success, or just seems to be ahead in life? You're not alone. It's easy to feel behind financially, especially when social media and appearances make everyone's life look picture perfect. But what if I told you that this feeling might not be as true as it seems? In today's video, I'll break down the reasons behind why it feels like everyone has more money than you and reveal the truth behind the illusion. So without any further delay, let's get started. Number 1. Judging a book by its cover. The first mistake many of us make when comparing ourselves to others is judging a book by its cover. On the surface, people often appear to have more wealth or success, but what you see isn't always the full story. A great example of this is how we view the cars people drive. It's easy to assume that a fancy high-end car means someone is wealthy or successful, but that's not always the case. Let's say you drive a modest used car, while a friend drives a brand new luxury model. On the surface, it might seem like your friend is doing much better financially. However, when you dig deeper, you might learn that your friend is leasing the car, spending more on insurance, and taking on significant debt just to appear successful. Meanwhile, you're living within your means, saving and building wealth over time. The moral here? Don't let appearances dictate your financial self-worth. Everyone has different priorities and financial strategies. Focus on your own path and the steps you're taking toward your goals. Number 2. Spending habits are invisible. One of the biggest reasons you might feel behind financially is because spending habits are often invisible. We can't see what others choose to spend their money on, and that makes comparisons misleading. Take, for example, a friend who loves to spend on material items, like designer bags, the latest tech gadgets, or high-end fashion. On the outside, it may look like they're living a lavish life, but what you don't see is their lack of investments or savings for the future. On the other hand, you may prefer investing your money, whether it's in stocks, real estate, or a retirement fund. You might prioritize experiences over things, like traveling or enjoying hobbies. While your spending habits might not be as visible to others, they're actually setting you up for long-term financial security. Your friends' flashy purchases might provide short-term satisfaction, but without investments, they could struggle later on. The key is to remember that financial success isn't always about outward appearances. Focus on what's important to you and stay committed to your own financial goals, even if they're not immediately visible to others. Number 3. People with money don't show it off. Have you ever noticed how the wealthiest individuals tend to live modestly? It's often the ones who are trying to keep up with trends, flashing their designer clothes or the latest luxury car, who are not as financially secure as they seem. People with real wealth understand the importance of discretion and value long-term security over short-term indulgence. The truly wealthy rarely need to show off their possessions because their wealth is often tied up in investments, assets, and businesses, rather than flashy material goods. They prioritize financial growth and security, which often means living below their means and making thoughtful, strategic decisions with their money. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He lives in a modest home despite his billions, choosing instead to invest in assets that generate wealth for future generations. The lesson here is that showing off wealth is often a sign of insecurity or short-term success. True financial strength lies in what you don't see: the investments, the savings, and the long-term plans for growth. Number 4. Comparing yourself upward. One of the most common traps people fall into is comparing themselves upward. We often look at others who seem to have it all: better jobs, bigger houses, more extravagant vacations, and think that we're somehow behind. But this comparison game can be harmful and misleading. It's important to remember that comparing yourself to those who appear more successful than you doesn't give you a full picture of their life. The truth is, people often hide their struggles, and you're not seeing the whole story. In fact, many of those you admire may have their own set of problems, insecurities, and challenges that you're unaware of. For example, Someone with a prestigious job title might not be any happier or more fulfilled than you. Job titles vary greatly from company to company, and often, a senior or executive position may not carry as much weight as you think. Instead of focusing on someone else's title or career, focus on your own growth. Ask yourself if you're learning new skills, gaining valuable experience, and moving toward your own goals. These are the things that will make a real difference in the long run. Number 5. Expecting too much too soon. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of expecting immediate results. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal growth, we often want quick success or instant gratification. But this mindset can lead to frustration and disappointment. Great achievements take time. Success is often the result of consistent effort, learning from mistakes, and staying committed over the long term. When we expect too much too soon, we overlook the process that's necessary for true growth. Instead of rushing to reach the end goal, focus on the journey. Embrace setbacks as learning experiences, and celebrate small victories along the way. Progress takes time, and true success is built slowly, not overnight. Patience and perseverance are the keys to long-term fulfillment. Number 6. The grass isn't always greener. It's easy to look at someone else's life and think they have it all figured out. Whether it's their career, relationship, or lifestyle, we often believe that other people's situations are better than our own. But the truth is, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. What we see on the surface rarely tells the full story. Behind the perfect Instagram photos or the success stories, there are often struggles and challenges that others don't show. People face difficulties, setbacks, and hard decisions just like anyone else. Comparing your life to others can lead to dissatisfaction and a constant feeling of missing out. Instead of longing for someone else's situation, focus on making the most of your own life. Appreciate what you have, work toward your own goals, and find contentment in your own journey. Remember, the grass is greener where you water it, so nurture your own dreams and watch them grow. Number 7. Money is a tool, not an end goal. Money is often seen as the ultimate goal, but it's important to remember that it's just a tool. While financial stability is necessary for a comfortable life, money itself doesn't bring true happiness or fulfillment. The real purpose of money is to provide freedom, security, and opportunities. It allows you to invest in experiences, build relationships, and pursue passions. When you focus on using money to enhance your life, rather than just accumulating it for its own sake, you gain a sense of purpose and well-being. Instead of chasing wealth for status or power, prioritize what truly matters: health, happiness, and meaningful connections. Money should serve your life goals, not define them. Once you shift your mindset, you'll find that the pursuit of wealth becomes less about the amount and more about the impact it can have on your life and others. In a world full of comparisons, it's easy to feel like everyone else is ahead of you. But the truth is, appearances can be deceiving, and success takes time. Focus on your own growth. Avoid the trap of comparing yourself to others, and remember that money is just a tool, not the ultimate goal. Keep working hard, and you'll realize you're exactly where you need to be. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep pushing forward.